I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy.
Welcome
Had to
all, this
work hard,
is the
struggle just to
Australian
be me.
Indie Wrestling
Had to
Show.
rise up
Fellow
just so they could
wrestlers,
see me.
trainees, event support staff, friends, foes, and of course, everyone in between. If you have a problem, if you have a topic, you can reach out, but don't reach out to the Don on the weekend because he won't answer. He's out and about. Don, where were you this weekend?
Living my best life. I went and there's a brand new place in town in WA only. It's called Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if you've heard of it before. But,
WA only? Did that originate in WA?
Well, I mean, it's in other countries, but in like the United States, but it's the only one in Australia.
Is it?
Yes. So we're the lucky country, here we get Chuck E. Cheese. But no, we went down, checked it out. It is it's really cool. They've gone all out with the decor and the food's pretty good, but it's I'm cheap, so it's expensive. And
you got Chuck E. Cheese in your super special suburb.
Yep.
I saw something else in your super special suburb. I saw they demolished the Midland railway station, and there's a big uproar about the fucking clock.
Fuck the clock. Fuck the clock. I lived in Midland my whole life, never used it once to tell the time because
it never really told the correct time. See,
yeah,
I knew I could enrage him if I mentioned that there was something on my mind. There you go. There it is.
No, we've got progress. I'm all for progress. I don't use public transport, so it's not really that relevant for me. But for those who do use public transport, we got a brand new station in Midland. Look at that.
And there's also digital time on the platforms. And you're a progressive kind of fella, Don. You pass time and meeting people on deadlines and stuff like that.
No, I like to get someplace. When I get somewhere, it's 10 minutes early. But yeah, no, we hit up Chuck E. Cheese, and it was cool. If you've got little ones, it's perfect for them. Your teens and tweens is probably just out of their sort of style,
enjoyment range.
So yeah. Well, I mean, it's like ball pits and play center. Like you go crawl through the whole thing, and there is a few video games, but yeah, we checked it out. Had a bit of a feed, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And today I mowed my lawn. I know you love it when I bring up my lawn things that I do.
Is that a euphemism?
No, just mowed the lawn. I got
you
my
straight mow your lawn?
Yeah, I straight up mowed the lawn.
This is what you bring up on the pod.
Yes. This is what I do. This is what I've been up to.
Go back to the Five Nights at Freddy's.
And yeah, when checked out City Beach, my son was keen to check out some stuff from there.
So you did get down to the beach and stuff during the weekend. Was that for Australia Day?
No, City Beach. It's a shop.
Oh, City Beach. Oh, my God. Did you get a new... I thought you got a sponsor or something.
No. I'm just really excited. I got a discount pair of denim shorts.
You got a new pair of slacks. That excites you, does it, Don? That's your big weekend, is it?
It does. It's fantastic. But yeah, no.
Well, I got to admit, I got nothing better to report. I moved. So I moved within a building, so I moved to a better apartment. So yeah, hooray for me, hooray for you. You got a pair of new slacks. Next weekend, I'm at the Raw Comedy Heat, so come down and see that if you CBF. But yeah, as we were saying, like beach barbecue. Did you do Australia Day, Don? I didn't. I was moving.
No, I was working. I work on public holidays. So
like a wrestling work?
No, like a job, a regular job. I sell things and make money and pay
working for the man. Which man do you work for?
I work for myself. But
there you go.
But still, I was working, and I didn't get around to celebrate anything in particular for Australia Day. But in true Aussie fashion, I was making money. One of the guys in the markets, he rocked around with a bucket full of shots, and everyone had a shot for the day. Got back to work.
That's just a regular Sunday for you guys down at the markets, isn't it?
We party, man. We party. We have a good time.
Party hard.
Yeah.
Speaking of party harden, will you be getting up early in the morning for the Royal Rumbling? 6 a.m., 3 a.m.?
Nope. I will watch it later at my convenience once I'm awake. Getting up at 3 o'clock, it upsets my body clock.
Oh, upsets your body clock. Speaking about being upset, are you one of these people that gets upset and it's like, hey man, don't spoil it for everyone online? Even though you've liked hundreds and hundreds of wrestling pages that have already spoiled it like instantly. Hey, don't you think it's up to the individual to stay offline, or do you think it's
It
up
is.
to us not to spoil it?
It's up to the individual. Like you can watch it on your phone now. It's not like you have to wait and it's a delayed telecast or it's anything like that. We have the power, especially in Australia, to watch it live. So if you're not watching it live, that's on you.
Yeah, you have the power of choice to stay off the fucking internet. You fuckwit, you know who you are.
Yeah. I mean, I'd prefer not to have spoilers, but
Yeah, is
it's
what it is. That's the modern day we live in. Everyone wants it instantly. I want my fucking food delivered straight to my mouth. But
yeah.
anyway, that's the WWE. AEW is coming to Australia. Who cares?
Yeah, well, it
Uh,
seems that way.
it
They don't
doesn't
seem
even
to care.
seem they fucking care. There's no advertising, not really much going on in the way of AEW announcing again. What have they done? Announced no matches, but that didn't stop it being a great show on the night, did it, Don? You reckon it's still the
Oh,
best wrestling show you've seen?
I wouldn't say the best, but it's still very, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed the 3 nights of the
Well,
Fed, but I
because
had
last
a great time at AEW.
last time you said we hadn't gone to the Raw and the SmackDown and the Crown Jewel, you said AEW was the best live wrestling event you'd seen in Australia.
Did I say that?
Yeah, I'm
Wow,
pretty sure. Yeah,
big
like
tickets on
put on
that.
put on for a big put on by a big company, you know.
Yeah, no, look, I mean, it was long. I remember it being very long, but I
After a
prefer.
year, that's what you take it away. It was fucking long. The long
I
ass
like
night with Ring of Honor and AEW.
I like seeing Robbie Eagles get a spot on there. I like seeing Tommy Knight get a spot on there. I did not enjoy the Death Riders match. It was boring. Um, even though I had Edge in it, like Edge, but yeah, it's funny though. Guys always want to do the brawl in the crowd as a wrestler. They want to go and brawl in the crowd, but watching it as a fan, um, maybe because it didn't come anywhere near me, and like on a smaller independent show, they go for the whole thing. Everyone gets real close to the action,
You've
but they were
been
miles away
spoiled.
from
You've
me.
been spoiled at the Indies, Don.
Yeah,
I remember going to a few shows, and when they brawl through the crowd, you're down there near the guardrail going, we paid more, fuck you, like as they go up the back and brawl
yeah,
through. But I know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit that way, isn't it?
So it's just interesting from a wrestler's point of view to a fan's point of view, like that. Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't see half of what's going on, so I don't know what the fuck's happening.
During the week, we saw Grande Americano, a bit of footage. He motioned to the referee, told him to watch his neck, and then the next thing you see, kick to the neck. Don, what would happen if someone did that to you, or a few people have they had stories?
I haven't got any stories off the cuff about it, but yeah, definitely. If I've told the referee to tell the guy to watch out for my neck, and he comes up and hits me in the neck, I'd be giving out some very hefty receipts. That's for sure.
Like what?
Like his solid fucking punch to the jaw.
Well, is that something you've done before?
The only time I've ever really uh given a receipt, and I honestly felt bad about it, to be honest, because the guy apologized profusely, but it was too late. I'd already given it. Yeah, I was seated, and the guy had maybe given me some sort of move, and I was sitting up, and then he's come across with like a front crossface forearm or something, and just fucking knocked the shit out of me about 3 times. And I stood up and just gave him a solid forearm. It wasn't dangerous, but it was definitely a hey man kind of forearm. And the other time that you can say maybe there was a receipt, it wasn't so much a receipt, but I was wrestling a guy and he gave me a few real stiff punches. And I was like, oh, we're going like we're throwing them on this one. Like I got a little excited, like okay, this is how we're doing it. Um, so I threw a couple more, thinking he might lighten up, and then he threw a couple more at me, and I'm like, oh, well, that's how we're playing it. That's how the match is going to go. And then we get backstage. I was like, bro, you stiffed the shit out of me. And he's like, bro, you stiffed me. I thought I was just trying to get you to like. And I was like, no, I thought you stiffed me. And so
You guys were the
miscommunication.
only ones out there playing that stupid fucking chop game, hey, forearm at each other.
No, just punch, like just stiff
Oh,
punches, man. Like, and we were cool because we both thought the other one was just going a little heavy and thought if we went a little heavy that they would get the idea and lighten up. But no, we just
working strong and snug.
yeah.
Well, speaking about what.
Communicate, friends. It's helpful.
Yeah, communication, it always goes a long way in these areas, you know, especially before getting punched in the face.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, yeah,
And he was a friend too. It wasn't like he was someone I disliked. He was probably one of my best friends in wrestling. So there was no actual heat there or hate. It was just like, oh, that's just how we're going. Yeah.
If you know Don, that narrows it down, hey. Speaking of narrowing it down, WWE Unreal really kicking kayfabe to the curb these days. Don, have you seen it?
I went to watch it.
I mean, you went to watch it.
I saw it was on.
But you went to take a
Netflix.
shit, and then something else occurred.
It was on Netflix, and it came up, and I was like, oh, nah, and I just went to something else. I couldn't.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Hey, like you just watch The Simpsons again or something, or Seinfeld for the umpteenth time.
Just found something else to watch.
We've all done it. We've all done it.
But yeah, I don't think I'm. There's probably plenty of people who are interested in seeing that side of it. But I'm not. Just not like it. It doesn't interest me. I'd rather watch the product they're putting out as far as what they want you. Well, I suppose they want you to see Unreal, but I just want to see the product they put out for consumption, as in like the show, rather than people talking about it backstage. Because I don't know it.
It is. I tell you what, I saw it, and it is definitely a powder puff production from the WWE for the extra sickos, the fans, the idiots who have too much time on their head. Hello, that want to sit there. You know, I saw the first series, so I watched the second series, and just it's not as good. It's very
at the end of the day,
airy fairy. And
at the end of the day, they're showing you what they want you to see. You're not actually getting a backstage. Like you're not getting what you want if you're that kind of person. You're getting what they're producing and wanting to show you. It's the same reason I think I didn't watch like Total Divas. It's just not. I don't want to see their regular lives. I want to see.
I don't think anyone watched Total Divas. Hey,
my wife enjoyed Total Divas.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you know, no one in the wrestling sphere really talked it up.
So I had to go and get an autograph from Summer Rae when she was in Perth for an HPW because my wife was like, "Oh, she's cool. I like that chick. You need to get
Summer Rae."
Yeah. So
there you go, mate. That's cool.
And it was good as well because when you're a local guy and someone comes internationally, you want to talk to them, but you also don't want to come off as too much of a mark because look, let's face it, we're all marks. If you're in wrestling, you're a mark for wrestling, but you want to approach them and talk to them, but you obviously don't want to mark out too hard, but it's in you, right? And then especially approaching international women in the locker room, because at the end of the day, we're all workers, but there's obviously scummy motherfuckers out there that are going to try and hit on them and stuff.
It did sound funny how you said it, approaching international women in the locker room, hey?
Yeah. And it just sort of gave me a way to talk to her. Hey, look, my wife wants your signature. And it just sort of broke the ice of like, I'm not trying to come onto you. You know what I mean? Like, it was nice. And we had a chat, and Summer Rae's fantastic, and Tennille Dashwood was there, and it was fucking good times.
Yeah, no, that's weird. I usually, you know, pretty professional, like, because I'm getting interviews 100%. And stuff. Like, I don't understand that part of it, but that's just me. I don't understand a lot of that part of life. But something I do understand is a massive congratulations. Actually, let's do up our top buttons.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a massive congratulations to Ken Dunlop. He has, he's won he's received the Order of Australia medal for his contributions to Australian professional wrestling.
Awesome.
It's pretty cool. So that's from the Secretary of the Governor. And he's written quite a lengthy post thanking everyone and just letting everyone know. And we just really wanted to bring attention to it, as he's a big supporter of the local scene, Australian indie wrestling, and everything in between. Go check out Ken's post. We're gonna share it after this, but it's also at the Michael Lee's Australian Wrestling Community in full as well. So go check it out there. So yeah, massive congratulations to Ken Dunlop for his Order of Australia medal for his work to professional and amateur wrestling. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's recognition on a national level for Australian pro wrestling, and it's just cool because it's taken seriously as a trailblazer and has done lots of stuff like that. So
Yeah, no, it's great to see, and yeah, great to see everyone like really getting around it. Anyone who uses the word bush pigs, I'm a massive fan of. Hey, so yeah, if you want to see what that means, go and please read Ken's acceptance receival speech because it's really something you have to read. Hey, I don't want to read it out. I don't want to do it a disservice.
yes,
But yeah, we're gonna whack it up and probably go check it out. Don, during the week, I saw OPW picked up their surfboards and headed down to Torquay for Wave Wars or Sea Surf or Sea Sluggerfest.
wrestling in the wave.
Wrestling in the waves. And the new OPW champion is Jesse Love. So massive congratulations to Jesse Love because, he gets around. He looks the part, more than the part.
Yes.
More than the part. So he will be a good OPW champion to spring them into 2026. OPW really making up for a offbeat 2025 by slamming two massive events at the beginning of the year, of course, with the baseball one and now the surfing one. So that was pretty cool. Also, massive congratulations to Sam Yannis. Defied the odds to become the inaugural Renegades of Wrestling Australian Championship with a broken nose.
He's the first one to win it.
He's the inaugural. That's what I said. Yeah.
So I'm just trying to,
You're just trying to dumb it down for the Hills folk. Yeah, for the Hills folk.
Conception of the actual meaning of it.
Well, unlike the Don, the people have Google, so they can find out what that means if they want to, if they can be fucked. But of course, even with the broken nose, Sam Yannis now defies the odds to become the inaugural Renegades of Wrestling Australian champion. Now, that's another Australian champion. Don, you're not a big fan?
No. I mean, look, if he starts to defend it all over Australia, then 100% he's the Australian champion. If he's only defended in Renegades, then it's just a Renegades championship. And I say that about anyone who's got an Australian champion or national champion or world champion. If it's only defended in one place, it's not technically that, but we'll see. It's a brand new championship. He's the inaugural winner. He's the first one to have it. First time it showed up. So I don't know if it is an Australian championship. That's cool.
Or is it a Springfield Suburban Championship? That's basically what you're saying. But it was great to see JXT actually design the new Renegades of Wrestling Australian Championship belt. He put out a video on YouTube about it during the week, so go give JXT some love and check out that video because he's quite a creative fellow. He does a lot of posters around the joint as well.
And like me, he's a big fan of WCW. So
he is. Yeah, he is a massive fan of WCW. I saw a post during the week that made me laugh super hard from RCW about advertising in the heat.
That is so good.
Yeah, Elmo getting the nuke bomb and then the Terminator getting blown away because they were having a cage match. And so, just fitting. And that's the kind of like, just in between your promos and in between your match announcements, kind of breaks up the feed a bit and just gives everyone, it makes people remember your Fed, like
bit of a chuckle.
Bit of a chuckle, and creates that soft spot in people's mind. And hoping they can create a soft spot in people's mind is UWA, United Wrestling Australia. Now, they have gone ahead and bought the UPW ring, I believe. There's a new promotion starting up in the Queensland Territory. So best of luck to them, and hopefully they can It's the start of something big, you know, as we always say, as we say with
Yeah.
the new.
Yeah, anything new? Hopefully, it's good.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's what I've been saying about ACW. I saw they're handing out door hangers. If this wrestling utes are rocking, don't come a knocking. Door hanger.
Door hanger. Yep. Just letting
It's
people know.
it's marketable.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Speaking of what's marketable, Channel 7 must have thought Jack Bonzza was marketable this week as they slammed him on the chase. And what did we
Oh.
find out about Mr. Bonza? He wants to build a Batcave in his house, and I'm all for that, as long as he shows the people.
No, he won't, because it's not a real Batcave if everyone knows about it.
Well, that's it. Hey, and you know, is he Jack Bonza when he's Bruce Wayne, or is he Bruce Wayne when he's Jack Bonza?
That's it. That's
Who the
it.
fuck knows?
The Bonza Cave.
Yeah, the Bonza Cave. The Bonza Cave. There you go. That's what he's building. And speaking of PWA wrestlers, Sydney wrestlers on a whole, why don't they just have Survivor versus PWA? They've almost got a team. We could have Scotty Green, Grayson Waller, Ice Cream Harry.
He's a Perth boy. He's a Perth boy. We claim Harry.
I'm sure Harry would go over there and help out the Sydney fellas on their Survivor team against the All Stars.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, so yeah, and a few others. Who else would we like to see in Survivor versus PWA?
The Don. We would like to see the Don on Survivor. That would be fantastic. I'd win it all. I'd win all the challenges. I'd outsmart everyone. Channel 7, this is my audition tape. I'll see you on Survivor.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but last week weren't we talking about you being on Home and Away? Haven't they already got your audition tape?
Well, look, that's, I was a businessman there. That maybe they don't know the full size and the full flex of the Don and what he can bring to Survivor. A little bit of intimidation, you know what I mean, in physicality and mental strength. If they need someone, paint him as the bad guy, I can do that.
Oh my God, Don. Speaking of an intimidating flex, hey, do you want to take us through your next event, Beware of the Dog? Headed up, of course, presented by EPW, Beware of the Dog, for where you work.
Yep, that's it. So, we're heading up to Marawa again. We're back in the north of Perth, and we'll start with the main event because that's going to be next.
Why not? That's what draws.
That's what brings everyone on. It's going to be the purveyors of work rate, Elijah Henry and Chris J. Lazarus against ATO, Julian Ward and Kaz Jordan in a double dog collar match.
So that is the main event. It's not one of these ones where you rock up and it says the main event and then it's on before intermission.
No. This one is going to be a barn burner, a literal barn burner, or a cannon burner.
Yeah, keen as for this one. If it's the main event, then because that should be pretty fucking cool. I just saw what you wrote down there, but POW versus ATO, get going. I'm keen to see that.
And then your next marquee match on the card is actually my boy Chris Target taking on the Great George. There are no real stakes for this. It's just Target's got to come out there and show people how good he is, get a bit of a win. I'll be out there supporting my boy and interacting with the House of Free Spirits. So that should be...
At the end of the year last year, now don't look disappointed. At the end of the year last year, you did say you'd taken on more of a cheerleading role with Target. You followed him around through all of his single matches. Now he's having single matches at EPW. Don, what's going on? There's got to be something on amiss.
No, there's nothing amiss. It's one of those positions where people don't know just how good Chris Target is, and it's good that he's getting a bit of shine, a bit of limelight, and it gives my back a rest. I've been carrying EPW for years now, so it's time for someone else.
It's a well-practiced speech by now. Yeah, let's go into the next match.
You've got Jesse Lambert versus Jay Taylor. It's a bit of revenge there after Jay Taylor beat up his mentor Dan Moore at
I hate when people steal my mentors.
Yeah, right. It's the fresh maker. But Jesse Lambert's called out Jay Taylor, and they're going to go, mano a mano and throw down, get some fisticuffs. Damian Slater versus Solomon Blackwell. These guys, Solomon Blackwell was done with Damian Slater. Damian Slater wasn't having it. They met in the Invitational tournament. Neither of them made it all the way through to the end. And Damian Slater, you saw his impassioned promo. He wants to show this kid that he's not on his level. Needs to show some more respect for his better, if that makes sense. Solomon Blackwell, he's not going to take that laying down. He's going to put up a fight. And once it's in his own words, once he's done with Slater, he's done with Slater. So.
Best of 7? Damn right!
See, now what I take interest in these days is you guys have followed suit, followed trend, and you're now starting to say Hartness is appearing live, Fantasia is appearing live. Will they be doing any magical tricks, balloon, shadow puppets?
Well, Hartness has this magical trick where he makes blood appear.
You didn't have to tell it like it is.
Generally out of his head because he fights that hard and that strong, and maybe out of his opponent's head too. And Fantasia, well, he's just magical to watch. So just, even turning up. But it's good, like, it's letting people know these people are going to be there. They might not have a scheduled match, but these are two of the biggest fan favorites in EPW, and people will pay just to see him turn up and talk.
Well, yeah, when you announce two people appearing, it sounds like they are going to have a match together. Hey?
Are they?
Are they?
I guess you'll have to buy a ticket and find out.
All right. Well, there it is from the Don. And that is double dog collar match. Beware of the dog. Prisoners of War versus ATO. No, the Purveyors of Work Rate versus the ATO. We're going to get cancelled.
Elijah Henry and the Purveyor of Potential, Chris J. Lazarus. And they are a team, and they're the Purveyors of Work Rate. That's how it works.
My bad entirely, hey.
He's my former manager, Chris J. Lazarus, and he's just, he's found a new kid, and he wants to take him to the top.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that match. So, Don, there's a couple of more things going on around the country. Why don't you tell us about it in the wraparound?
That's it. This is the wrap around the country. Thanks to Australian wrestling community and Michael Lee for giving us the lowdown on what's about to go down across Australia. In the ACT, ICW Australia have all fired up in a location called Waniasa. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. We're trying to add the suburbs in so that people know, it's in ACT, but whereabouts? Well, this one's in Waniasa.
Hi. I'm in Delaware.
On the 31st of January.
Really? Where is it? It's in the mountains around no populated area whatsoever, hey?
I don't know. I haven't explored all of Australia yet.
Obviously.
And in New South Wales, Suplex Pro Wrestling has new beginnings at Maitland, Saturday, January 31st, and Australian Wrestling Superstars are in Kareela on the 31st as well. Queensland Wrestling Alliance Tropical Rumble is in Deerigan on the 31st of January on this Saturday, and Pro Wrestling Power have Law and Disorder 6 at Westcourt. South Australia Right City Wrestling Reanimated 20 is in Goodwood on Sunday, Feb 1st. They're doing a Sunday show. Reanimated 20, that's one of their biggest shows, so make sure you get down there. In Victoria, Adrenaline Pro Wrestling have Breakout 63 in Seaford on Friday, January 30th. And then Lucha Fantastica Love Battle is hitting Ballarat on the 31st of January. And then in WA, we spoke about it. EPW have Beware of the Dog in Marawa. Get your tickets now. Get down there. I will be appearing. So Don is appearing live. I don't know why they didn't release a graphic about that when they should have, because that sells the tickets. Make sure you get down. There's been plenty of DNT merch that you can come and pick up. That helps fund mine, Target, and Selenix's wrestling dream. But yeah, that was the wrap around the country. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure you get to some wrestling. I just told you where to go. Go down there, buy a ticket, buy some merch, buy food, buy drinks, be merry, cheer, boo, whatever you need to do. Get around some wrestling. And then if you want to help a specific wrestler, please hit the merch table. Spending money at the merch table, money goes directly to their pockets, helps fund their wrestling dream. and there's nothing more important than helping people realize their dreams.
I'll be heading down to the Raw Comedy Heat and giving it a crack this weekend. So I'll let you know how that goes next week. I'll hopefully get some footage.
Yes, I can't wait. Can't wait to see it. Hope it makes people laugh. Thanks everyone for tuning in. That's Australian Indie Wrestling for this week. We'll see you next week.